We're live. Welcome to the Iron Palace Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Iron Palace Podcast, the world's most anabolic podcast that makes your ears grow lats, and your brain hit failure in the best way possible.
Even your ears have lats. Huh?
Yep. Even your ears are like flying squirrels, dog.
I want my ears to have abs.
Have you seen people that like purposely give themselves cauliflower ear?
Yes.
Yeah, there's several kids in the wrestling room who do it.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, it makes you look
It's
tough.
like a badge of honor.
And I get that, but it follows the criteria of earning it versus just getting it.
Right. Well, it's like kids they would take and scuff up their football helmet to make it look like,
Makes you look tough.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tough.
You go walk around, people's like, don't mess with him. He's got cauliflower. He knows,
Yeah.
He knows
That's what I got to do. That's why I got tattoos.
That's why you got tattoos. Yeah.
And it didn't work either.
That's what you told Shelly.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go get cauliflower ears so people stop messing with me. I'm like, what's the
Well, that's the
Next
number
time
one.
we're at the gym, we'll just take 2 plates.
Yeah, and just
That's like Henry Cavill. I'm just gonna learn his thing in that one movie. Just the
the arm load thing.
Yep. I'm just gonna learn that. So like, if someone starts to square up, like if we make it that far, I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah.
and if that don't work, I guess I'd just get my hind end whooped. I don't know.
Between that and the cauliflower ear, you got them.
Yeah, if they still come at me after that, I guess they find out that I can't fight. I guess I go to the old school. I give up.
Yeah. Or it was like what's his name? Jocko what's his name?
Carl.
Jocko Willix. I don't know. He's a like an ex special forces guy and a BJJ guy and all this kind of stuff, and he was talking about like the reason that he likes jiu-jitsu for self-defense, because people are like, well, you don't take a street fight to the ground or blah 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 blah. He was like, if somebody's wanting to fight me and they haven't initiated contact, I can still run away. And this is a bad dude. I mean, like, he's like, that's my first reaction to a fight is to get away from it.
Hey, that's what Miyagi-Do said.
So like, I mean, you're in good company there.
Yep.
Best
way to win a fight, no be there.
Yeah.
That's what Miyagi said.
That's right. I mean, you can't lose a fight if you're not in it.
Dude, I'm saying, all I know is that Ralph Macchio won a lot of tournaments that he shouldn't have won by just listening to Mr. Miyagi. So
that was an illegal kick.
Yeah.
I mean, I can track that argument.
I think he was the initial bully, though, too.
Yeah, I was watching. Yeah, have you seen the videos where like Ralph Macchio is actually the villain in it?
I still don't think so, but also I can see the argument.
Yeah,
I definitely see the argument with the illegal kick.
He's like the little brother that pesters, and then the big brother finally beats the fart of him, and then he gets in trouble.
Yeah.
That's what I took it.
I'll agree with that.
Have you seen the stuff where it says that Sam is the villain in the Lord of the Rings?
Who is?
Sam.
They say Sam is the villain?
Yeah, Sam is, well, not the villain, but a villain.
Yeah,
in Lord
I've
of
not
the
seen
Rings.
that.
Like, so
tell.
He ruins Gollum's redemption arc.
He does.
And like, like it should have gone where Gollum, redeemed himself and then helped, save the world and throw the ring away. But instead, because Sam's bigotry or cruelty or whatever ruined Gollum's redemption arc, and so Sam is actually caused most of the a lot of that. And he
I could see it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Sam's my boy.
I know. I like Sam, so it's gonna be a rough one for me to admit that he was a bad guy.
And I mean,
Is everything all right over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You had that look like something was wrong, so I was like, here we go.
Just watching.
Mike's over there.
Don't touch it, Mike.
Mike's just scrolling on his phone.
But hey, at least he was paying attention that time.
I didn't do nothing.
It says it's recording.
Are we recording?
We are now.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes, we are.
we are now. All right, so my icebreaker for today is, do you use the opening in your underwear to pee? This is a very guy question. But I forget what me and my wife were watching yesterday, and it came up, and I was like, that's a genuine question that I don't know. Because I don't. I've never used it.
I can't remember a time when I've used it.
I don't like the way you just said that you do.
I don't know why, but that doesn't surprise me.
I've used it too, so I mean.
That's different though, Mike. You wear your underwear backwards.
Just see Alan in a union suit, the back flap. That's the only underwear Alan wears.
That's how you keep your temperature controlled.
Yeah.
Hotter it is, the lower the flap goes.
I mean, growing up hunting and stuff, you'd layer up. You'd have 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
It was easier to do that than it was to undo everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
That's like the meme I saw about whenever women wear rompers. So whenever they go to the bathroom and they're just completely naked in the bathroom.
They have to take all that up. Yeah. Yeah, romper seems like a good idea until you have to pee.
Yep.
And then, yeah. It's rough. Trust me. I mean, think about it. Coveralls are the male romper.
Okay, I was about to say, have you been wearing rompers?
So
the way you said that.
And if you got to poop, you've got to take your coveralls just all the way off, basically.
Yeah.
Still, the way you said that.
Funny story at work. During the shutdown, it's been probably 15, 20 years, I guess. But we was in the bathroom and
Who's we?
some of the guys I was working with, we went to the bathroom to clean up for break, and anyways, one of the cleaning crews, the duct cleaning crew, come in, and this old guy had on a pair of coveralls and was in the bathroom. So I was like, "My gosh, man, what about a courtesy flush?" And you hear the toilet flush. He's like, "Well, ain't that just effing great?" The toilet overran into his coveralls.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, you just throw those away.
Yeah. I mean,
Nothing else to do at that point. Dear Lord.
just think if you didn't notice until you shucked them over your shoulders.
Can you imagine sitting on the toilet and it just fill up to your butt cheek and then run over into your pants?
I'd had to have been a fast process because there's no way you just sit there debating. It's not going to keep filling up.
Oh, it's getting close.
Those toilets at work, you got that fast flush. So
That's what I mean. It has to be because I can't imagine anybody just sitting there watching it for like 5 minutes.
yeah.
They're going to stop.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was an old guy. Yeah. Well, you said it was an old guy.
an
Maybe he
older
was
guy.
like, I can't. Trying to get out of his chair, off the seat. And by the time he got up, it was
God.
too late. Somebody give me a hand in here.
I can just picture that. You hear him just, shit.
Friend of mine at work, him and another guy went hunting. He said, I can't remember the guy's name went with him, but anyways, he said he went to the bathroom, said he come back, and he said, "Man, something smells like shit." He said it smelled like it all day, just like crap. He said they got back to the truck after they got done hunting. He pulled his coveralls off.
Oh, no.
And there was a crappy toilet paper stuck to the inside of his coveralls.
Oh.
Wearing around dookie toilet paper.
I don't know. I think if I'd been smelling it all day, I would have had to go check or something. I don't know.
At some point, be like, okay,
Yeah.
that's it. I've got to.
Yeah, we've got to get to the bottom of
We gotta
this.
find out where this is coming
There's no
from.
way I can make it 8 to 10 hours or more just smelling that all day. At some point, I'm like, I got to go check. I got to go wipe or something or go home. I don't know.
And that's all my coverall stories.
That's at least 2 more than I have. Every time I've wore coveralls, nothing interesting happened.
Well, You need to wear coveralls more often.
I don't know.
We're not selling it to.
I mean, I used to like wearing coveralls. I just never had anything like this happen. Well, one of the job I had after the Air Force and before where I'm at now, I could go into work in shorts and a tank top, and I just put my coveralls on. Anytime I got into something, I'd take them back off. So I didn't just walk around for hours on end in coveralls.
Funny story. There's a guy that I used to work with. He's retired now, but he came into work one day. It was over the winter, and he came in a pair of insulated coveralls.
I hate wearing those. I feel like I'm on A Christmas Story. Like you just can't move.
And we were sitting there in the break room. I was like, man, how can you stand to wear those? And like in here, I was like, man, they would burn me up. And he was like, well, I kind of have to wear them. I said, what? He goes, I'm not wearing anything under them.
Oh.
I was like, what? He said, all natural under here.
Oh.
I was like, are you serious? He was like, you got to try it.
No, dude.
He said it's so comfortable.
No, it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's my autism, but like just everything about that just gives me the ick.
Oh, he was a weird dude.
Because whenever I was in the Air Force and we'd work outside, like changing tires, we'd be out there in the cold for a long time. We would wear those.
Yeah.
And the second I set foot inside, they come off.
Yeah.
Because they're thick.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way I'd wear nothing under them either. Yeah. God, dude, like I feel like it just soaks up all the sweat.
Yeah, it'd be kind of freeing though. You wouldn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like wearing a kilt for the first time. You're like, oh wow.
Yeah, but the
This
opposite.
is so comfortable.
That's like the opposite of a kilt. You're more closed in.
Well, I mean, you've got fewer layers to bind everything.
And it's all supported on your shoulders, not around your waist or anything else. Yeah, I don't know.
I almost have Alan talked into it.
I'm gonna go try it.
I was like, Jennifer's not home. I'm putting mine on tonight.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll take Lisa out of our group chat. I think that might be the final straw for her.
Lisa will take herself out of the group chat at that point.
An awful hairy woman.
Not you, Lisa.
It's an awful hairy woman. You'll see that picture pop up. The next thing is Lisa has left the group chat. Then all of us are unfriended and blocked.
Yeah. Oh.
Across America, countless people can't access the health care they desperately need. At Remote Area Medical, we believe everyone deserves quality care. That's why we offer free dental, vision, and medical services at mobile pop-up clinics nationwide. Just compassionate care from volunteer professionals. Your tax-deductible donation makes these clinics possible, changing lives and creating healthier communities. Join us today in bringing essential health care to those in need at ramusa.org.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So male rompers.
no. Let's change gears to away from that.
Okay.
Colton Engelbrecht. So we talked about that a little bit
Bless you.
before. Thank you. So 24 years old, squatted 420, benched 260, and deadlifted 470 kilograms. I know everybody listening, you just thought I was naming the average person's pounds totals, but no, those are all kilograms. But then after deadlifting 470, then deadlifted 500 kilos raw, but dropped it at
He was
It was so close.
right at locking.
couldn't. I think that's as close as you can get to locking something out and not.
Yeah.
And then dropped it.
And that was grip. That was grip.
Oh yeah, because he was hook gripping.
Yeah.
Which is already impressive.
Yeah, that's awful on your thumb.
Yep. And
He must hate his thumbs.
Yeah.
and then after dropped it, then he went out for an exhibition lift with straps, and then smoked it.
Yeah.
So my argument that I had to stop myself from getting into before this is a lot of people are going to say he squats or deadlifts sumo. He does.
That's not. I don't consider that sumo.
I don't either.
It's almost like what they call it, a frog stance.
I've heard it referenced that before.
Yeah.
but
I think they still call it sumo, even though it's
a very narrow
Right.
sumo.
and that's why I'm on the edge of. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Would I prefer it be conventional? Obviously.
I mean, his hands are just inside the knees versus
Yep.
just outside the knees.
I feel like that's almost disadvantage. Like
it's odd.
like yeah,
But my argument for why,
but that's how Ed Cohen
Yeah,
deadlifted
it's true.
too. So
Yep.
and my argument for why I think his lift counts, honestly more than Eddie Hall's or Half Thor's, is
Straps, no suit.
no suit. He did an entire meet before that.
Yeah.
He did a full powerlifting meet,
yeah,
which is, I mean, if you look at any other elite powerlifter, one of their lifts, it lacks just because they've had to spend more energy in another one.
yeah.
But in this case, he did an entire meet, totaled, what did I say his total was? It was like
1,100 or 1,200.
yeah, totaled 1125 kilos, I think. I didn't take a picture of it, but either way, 1125 kilo total.
What was his bench? 260?
Yeah, 260 kilos.
That's
So,
570.
Yeah.
Almost 575 pounds.
yeah, at 24 years old, and I think he weighs like 250.
Oh, see, and he did it at half the body weight.
That's the other reason why I'm saying
What was his squat?
I want to say 420, 470. No, sorry, 420. Yeah. So
That's 925.
that's insane.
And then 470,
And then did 2 reps of 500 kilos.
470 is 1,036. Like 1140. Something right there.
500 is 1102.
1102?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That's wild.
so that's why I'm kind of like, I think Cole, even though
Now this was raw.
this is raw.
That is insane.
I mean, he's got a singlet, a belt, and now whenever he actually finished or locked out the 500, he had straps.
well, yeah, but I'm the meat though. With those totals were raw totals.
Raw totals.
That's wild.
You're talking singlet, belt, that's it.
This Saturday in Sevierville, there was a guy that squatted 981.
I heard about that. Jake normally doesn't get excited about powerlifting meets, but he was giving me the play-by-play all day.
But he was in a suit,
Which
I mean, still, it's 980 pounds.
That's a lot of weight on your body.
I mean, but just call it 1,000 pounds.
Yep.
You've got half a ton on your back, and you moved it.
Mhm.
It's impressive. I don't care if you're wearing a suit or not.
Yep, I know.
But
This weekend,
Colton did it
raw.
more than that, and did it raw.
Did it raw.
And did it at a lighter body weight. This guy
Aimed
was
at
pushing 400
24
pounds.
years old.
That's insane.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like even though it's sumo, even though it's not a dramatic sumo, so I have a hard time. Like, obviously, I'd prefer it be conventional.
I mean, his feet aren't out touching the plates.
yeah, it's not
that's
Kyle.
not-
This dude's like a foot taller than Kyle, and he's probably got a foot and a half away from the plates. Kyle's toes touch him, and Kyle ain't but like 5'2".
His arms are just inside the knees. It's
Yeah.
not like that's
Yeah.
exaggerated.
Like honestly, he makes me want to try that just because it doesn't look the worst.
Yeah.
But because normally I see people go between sumo, and they change their squat just so they're hitting different muscle groups to not fatigue the same groups on 2 different lifts. Because if you squat sumo, deadlift sumo, you're just working at the same muscle groups.
Yeah.
But
So are you going to the dark side?
yeah. No, I said I want to try it. I'm not going to switch
That's how
to
it
it.
starts.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Slippery
what?
slope.
You're right. I'm not even going
It's
to
a
try
gateway drug.
It's a gateway squat.
Gateway drug.
But either way, he did it completely raw.
Did you not go through DARE?
No.
Did they have DARE classes
Yeah.
when you were okay? But go ahead.
So he did it completely raw, no suit, no wraps.
Yeah.
Just belt. I don't even think he had a mouthpiece. I mean,
He bit his tongue.
yeah. Be a real man. Break your teeth.
He was chewing on a piece of rawhide.
And not even like the dog toy. Just like he went to the local farm and got a piece of rawhide.
He grabbed a rattlesnake and was biting it.
But I would say, I think Colton Engelbrecht might be in the running somewhere, if not the top 3 of strongest to walk the earth at this point.
Yeah, I'd say.
Because
I mean,
our rules for whenever we laid out that list were we have to compare what they have done, not what they are speculated to have done.
yeah,
He is so far has the all-time totals in powerlifting, bar none.
yeah. And I mean,
No one's pulled 500 kilos either, except for Hafthor Bjornsson and Eddie Hall, and both of those were not a full competition.
Yeah.
Eddie Hall almost died,
yeah,
and he did it
twice
after doing an entire meet.
yeah.
So, and
What was his
smoked it.
What was his first deadlift?
I don't know.
It was I think it's 440 to 470.
That's
then
what I
it's a
think too.
55.
Yeah, I think it was 440, 470. Either way, it's
Yeah.
absolutely absurd.
So it was like 980, 1,000, and then
1102.
and
Yeah.
then 1102. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. I've watched it countless times. Even if you go I've pulled up the information courtesy of PTC headquarters on Facebook, and that was like they've got so many videos of this because it's huge. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, and the people you're comparing him to are 2 other people who weighed over 400 pounds,
yeah,
who wore a suit,
And did nothing.
who
but
did
that
nothing
deadlift.
else other than warm up for that.
yeah,
I think that puts him in a whole nother
yeah.
league. And especially like someone put him in a picture with.
If I was him, I'd be talking so much crap.
Oh, dude. I did see someone say.
I'd be calling out everybody. I'd be like, "What's up, Hafthor?"
Yep. I seen that someone made a post about it saying the only bad thing about this lift is that it does not count in strongman or powerlifting
Oh yeah,
because straps don't count in powerlifting and sumo doesn't count in strongman.
Yeah.
I was like, so what? We're all just going to pretend that homie didn't just pull 500
Yeah.
twice?
Right.
Like we're just going to like ignore that just because it's not in the scope of the rules?
Yeah.
That's blows my mind.
We should add that to the USAWA. And then he can have the record in that.
Yeah, come over here. I'll become a ref in the USAWA just to make that happen.
Yeah.
He can name the lift.
Yeah.
Engelbrecht lift.
Yeah.
I think we should talk to Clint. But Clint, talk to us, buddy. We got an idea.
Yeah. You want to get some recognition to the USAWA? 500.
Yeah. Nationals
500
Nationals
kilo,
are in like this weekend, right? I think we can get that lift in by this weekend.
Oh gosh.
I'm just kidding. Kind of. All right. Moving on. You had something. Did you want to talk about something about bench press
Oh yeah.
before I move on to our main topic for the day?
Yeah. Our buddy Waltzilla
Waltzilla.
posted a bench press standards. I'm not sure the publication that he got it from, but it breaks it down between men and women, and it goes from body weight. Doesn't do age, but body weight, and it has has strength standard as untrained, novice, intermediate, advanced, and elite. And at 242 pounds, a male, untrained, the strength standard according to this is a 145-pound bench press.
For a what weight class, man?
242. So 240 pounds, an untrained man, according to this, should be able to bench 145 pounds.
That seems like
It's
coming from a non-bench press guy. That seems really low.
yeah. Novice 190, intermediate 230, advanced 315, and elite 395. But think about how many, get out of the strongman realm or the elite powerlifting realm. How many 400-pound benchers do you know outside of that?
Talking about Outside of that,
Yeah.
not many.
Right. I mean, there's, a 400-pound bench press for the general population is pretty rare.
Oh yeah, it's substantial.
A 315 bench press is,
It's
if
still
you bench
pretty rare.
315, you walk into most gyms, you're at least one of the heavier benchers there.
See where Andrew Elliott pushed 315?
Yeah.
Andrew did?
Yes.
Oh heck. Wait, Andrew.
And then he posted like a day or two later, said, I just want to, he said, walk around the grocery store. I feel like people should know that I benched 315.
Yeah.
It's a huge milestone.
Yeah, that one cracked me up. He said, so I'm just walking in the grocery store and people act like they don't know I'd bench press 315.
You want to tell them.
Need a shirt that says it.
Across America, countless people can't access the health care they desperately need. At Remote Area Medical, we believe everyone deserves quality care. That's why we offer free dental, vision, and medical services at mobile pop-up clinics nationwide. Just compassionate care from volunteer professionals. Your tax-deductible donation makes these clinics possible, changing lives and creating healthier communities. Join us today in bringing essential health care to those in need at ramusa.org.
What were we talking about?
You just
Bench
shouldered
press
the
standards.
240 pounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I felt the same way after I shouldered the 250 or 240 pound stone. I think I called it a 250 stone on my stuff just because I was like,
Sounds better.
yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, after I shouldered, I walked around all day. It was like, I shouldered this.
We should make a shirt that says I benched 315.
Even if it's not true.
Well, I mean, like Andrew would buy it or would wear it.
Actually, it's a good idea. We should just make them for all the PR, like all the milestone PRs.
I benched 225. I benched 250. I benched 315.
Yep.
Yeah.
I deadlift 4. I deadlift 5. I deadlift 6.
Yeah.
Honey, write that down.
Deadlift 7.
Yep. Or I pulled 710 on the 18-inch hack and people's deadlift at the USAWA.
It would go all the way back around.
Yeah, just a lot of words.
It would be a 90.
It would be like the Star Wars script,
Yeah. Just scrolls.
So bench standards. So
Yeah.
what do you think? So you think the novice, the untrained for 240 is light at 145 pounds?
I guess I was thinking of novice lifters. I wasn't thinking completely untrained. I still think it seems a little light.
I mean, untrained is somebody that never been to the gym.
Yeah. So I guess if I'm thinking someone who's never been to the gym, they don't know anything other than like they've watched a few people do it before. I guess that would be accurate.
And I'm thinking somebody that's probably not very active or
Yeah. So I would say maybe that's
Sports.
accurate, but I would say it's accurate just because they don't know what they're doing. Not so much their strength level's not up to par. I think it's just because they don't know how to bench press. But I guess I would say that's probably correct or closer.
Well, so I think, and I was kind of with the men's chart, pretty good. Like it shows for a 275, advanced is 325, elite is 405. Still 405 is it's a solid bench.
Mm-hmm.
But then it gets 319, and elite is considered 415. Well, that's if you're 320 pounds and you're only benching 10 more pounds than the 275 guy, I don't see how you could both be elite,
Yeah. Especially because if you're 320, you've got
And then 320
less way to go.
Then 320 plus, it says 425. And I was like, man, I don't know. It kind of, the numbers just kind of clumped right together there. The top.
Yeah.
If you get above 285, 290, most people's are going to be more fatter than just muscular.
Well, yeah.
Truthfully.
I guess I'm thinking of power lifters.
You can't look at it solely of weight.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
Body composition there plays a whole part in that too.
So do you think that means that the expert levels should come down? As in, like, maybe the lower weight class should, like, theirs should be lower?
I don't know. I just feel like there should be a bigger difference. I don't know. Maybe they should be. But I think the women's, so they stopped the women's weight chart at 200. It just goes 199 plus. And the elite,
for the weight class?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the elite level they show for that is 220. I feel like that's light for
one thing I have to remember is we have become friends with a lot of women that are crazy strong.
Exactly. And so I'm wondering if that's tainting my
Yeah, so like cuz I start thinking
how many women you can think of that bench 220?
Yeah, like Tanaya. We know Tanaya can bench what'd she say, 300
or 3?
It was over 300, wasn't it?
It was over 3.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, that's like wildly under for her.
But then you walk into a commercial gym.
Yeah, like we go to Planet Fitness. Hey, who can bench press 200 pounds out of the women?
Yeah.
Probably none of them.
If Abby's not there, then...
If Abby's not there, then none of them.
Then none of them. If Abby's not there on the stair machine.
Yep. Which I don't know. Abby's lost some weight, so she might not be able to do it anymore either.
She might not, yeah.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah. Abby, go bench 200 pounds. Take a video of it.
Yep. Then send it to Holland.
So we can put it on the podcast.
Try to get views.
But yeah, I don't know. That's one of this chart. All of the untrained weights for the women are sub 100 pounds. It goes 95 is the heaviest down to 50.
That's crazy.
But I was thinking about that though. Like, the bar is 45 pounds. We have some lifters that are only benching just a little more than that with our, Special Olympics.
Alex's working set's 65 and 70 pounds.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like I could see.
That's why, I think
see those. And like my mom, I remember when I was in high school, I got a weight set, and mom and dad was wanting to play with it, and mom was like, "Yeah, let me see if I can lift just the bar." Helped her unrack it. It's just buried. So I don't know. I think maybe the women's untrained and intermediate, like the untrained and novice numbers, I think are probably pretty good, but I think the elite numbers are a little low. I don't know. Maybe they're not.
I don't know. It's hard for me to say just because we became friends with some women who are crazy strong.
What do you consider elite? Or like tonight, I'd say she's probably top 1%.
I would agree.
She's absolutely
body weight.
Yeah, and I guess elite is a wider group than what Tanai is in.
Yeah,
She's the top of the elite,
Yeah, I think it's just. I don't know. I don't know enough about average women's strength to be able to say if I feel like those are low or high.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I do know something that was.
People could, if you're listening, comment with what your max bench is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So on the note of.
We need to do some research onto this.
Of expert strong women.
Yeah.
Do y'all know the name Nancy Johnson?
Nancy Johnson.
You should, because she's a pro strongman.
Strong woman.
Who is now the second woman to carry the Husafell stone.
Yeah. So
argument is, I think she's the first.
I follow her on Instagram, and I didn't realize because she's Nancy Uncaged on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
And I didn't realize that her name was Nancy Johnson.
Yep. So she carried it 15 feet.
Yeah.
Solid. Not like the first woman. I'm not taking anything away from her. She's crazy strong for doing it. It's just,
she was not duck walked it a step or two, and then
she
Nancy carried it.
Full on carried this thing.
Yeah.
Like flipped it up. Like I've got the video. I'm watching it right now. Flipped it up into the lap. stood up and carried it for 15 feet.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts. Because, I mean, she picked it up right before that and became the 10th woman to lift it, and then became the second woman to carry it.
Yeah.
Like, crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, I think I've seen videos of her, like, where she's in stuff with other people we're friends with on Instagram, but I've never actually seen her specifically.
Yeah.
And so whenever that popped up, I was like, how have I not heard of this person?
Right.
But
yeah, she's insanely strong.
Yep. So Nancy Johnson, come talk to us.
Yeah. We're doing this thing called Stone Cold July.
Yeah, I think you won. Without even trying.
Yeah. Allie was in the lead, but.
Yep. How's Stone Cold July going for y'all?
Good, but
I'm running out of content. I can only lift the same rock so many times.
Well, yeah, because you keep breaking them.
Yeah. I'm feeling beat up.
Yeah,
That's why after I shouldered that one Monday, I was like, I've got to chill.
Like I'm starting to feel it in my elbows,
Yeah.
my biceps.
Yeah, that one yesterday, it really cranked my elbow.
Yeah.
My right elbow's hurting.
That's man. I'm not used to you being able to get away with phrases like "crank that elbow." But yeah, that's what I was telling my wife. I was like, I've got to chill because like not only like my bruises are finally starting to go away, like, but they're finally going away. But my bones just hurt, and it's like not even like my lower back or my legs. It is just like you guys said, like my forearms.
My shoulders hurt. Where
Yeah.
sitting on the collarbone and stuff.
It is my elbows, and I never thought grip would have been so involved in stone lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Yeah, I was driving to work this morning and I was like, man, my hands hurt.
Well, because me and Michael were at the gym. Was that Friday? We were at the gym Friday, and I did double overhand axle bar. And then I went and did some stones all weekend and everything. And then I was on our way. We were driving back from the beach yesterday. I was like, God, is my grip still shot from Friday? I was like, no, this is just from picking up that stupid rock every freaking day.
Yeah.
Like, I see where everybody else is getting creative. Like I seen Clifford Boyle doing the
Balance.
He did the balance, and then he was flipping it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I got about to start doing something like that.
Yeah.
Or like the guy that's been doing pinch grip.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I don't know, Brandon, he's going all in.
Brandon is going all in.
I mean, it looks like every day he's lifting heavy.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. I've picked some, I've like, I'm going to pick
If
a
he wants to try
smaller
something
stone
different, he'd come
today.
down here and pick a stone.
I know, he's made me think like, I think I'm going to start doing more Atlas stones because Atlas stones don't beat me up as bad. Like I get sore from he's doing some heavy workouts. I'm not meaning that to say that he's taking an easy way out. By no means.
Brandon, he's throwing off on you.
But I'm like, I don't feel nearly as beat up from Atlas stones as I do picking up any of the natural
They're
stones.
more uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I think a comparable weight, the Atlas is harder to pick.
Agreed.
You know, a 200-pound Atlas is harder to
That
pick.
215 to shoulder was pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I was on an incline or decline.
Yeah.
Trying to keep my balance. In barefoot. Well, I lift better barefoot.
Yeah.
We know.
But you don't get as bruised up and
Yeah.
stuff with them. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I need to get some good tacky because I have 2.5 PRs that I want to hit that I have left in this Stone Cold July. One is the 425 stone that's sitting right out here. I just want to pick. I'm not trying to shoulder it or anything crazy. I just want to pick it up, however that looks.
Bavarian or
No, like I want just like actual,
rock.
yeah. And then I want to
You want to pick it or lap it?
preferably lap it, but I'll be happy with just picking. I think that one will be easier to lap because it's almost a perfect cube.
Yeah.
Because that's where I struggled with the 356 was it's just a weird shape. And like, it's really hard to get a hold of that thing.
Yeah.
I heard it. But I want to be able to, I want to get the 356 up to chest, and then I want to, the half one, or I want to pick the 300 Atlas stone.
Yeah.
Then the half one is the 454. I'd love to pull that one off the ground.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
I want to get that 600-pound stone at the house stood up on its end.
I want to try that one. That one's going to be fun.
Yeah, I want to try it, but I want it to already be stood up.
I think I could stand it up, but where I was at, it was kind of going downhill, and every time I'd start to get it up, it would slide out from underneath.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh.
I think it's worse without him.
Maybe.
But yeah, so
I wouldn't mind trying it.
yeah, I want to try it too. Oh, that's like, do you see that? That's what made me think of that video I sent of that grizzly bear flipping that stone over, because that looked about like the one that you've got. Did you see that video?
I did pull that one over by one hand though.
The grizzly, he's this huge stone sitting there, and he's digging around, and he just goes ploop and just flips it down the side of his hill.
Yeah, you seen it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then a guy I used to work with, he commented and said, "Alan,
Yeah,
this bear's flexing." LOL, and I said he can flex all he wants.
Who would have thought bears are the world's greatest stone lifters?
Yeah,
Or flippers, whatever you want to call it.
He just stood around like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Across America, countless people can't access the health care they desperately need. At Remote Area Medical, we believe everyone deserves quality care. That's why we offer free dental, vision, and medical services at mobile pop-up clinics nationwide. Just compassionate care from volunteer professionals. Your tax-deductible donation makes these clinics possible, changing lives and creating healthier communities. Join us today in bringing essential health care to those in need at ramusa.org.
It's like if you're looking under your couch cushions, the way he flipped it over.
When you drop the remote and you go to find it.
Yeah.
Well, since we're on the topic of strength,
Yeah.
you like that segue?
I did.
So my favorite thing to do at the beach is, especially, I don't know, maybe I went from, I loved throwing football and playing in the sand to an old man, and I just love to sit and listen to the waves. And
I thought you were going to say shark tooth hunting.
no, she does that. I don't. I hate it.
You hate it.
You're too tall for that.
Oh, don't worry. She's going to show you her shark tooth. She found a crap load of them. They're over there somewhere.
My favorite thing to do at the beach is swim with sharks. I'm just kidding. I would not do
no.
that.
But
Sharks scare me.
so now I'll pick a book, whether it be an audio book or a regular book, and I'll just sit and read and just hang out.
Yeah.
So I did that this week while we were at the beach, and I picked.
You're old.
That's what I said. I literally, like, my favorite thing used to be build a sandcastle and then pretend to be Godzilla and tear it down.
It's like, how did you end up older than me?
And so now, like, we got there this year, and I was like,
I'm reading.
so, well, because I was also excited because after our interview with Alan, with Alan Thrall, and he brought up Starting Strength.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I've always wanted to read that book, and I've never made it around to it. So I was like, I'm gonna do it this week at the beach. So I'm about halfway through it now. And if you ever, like, I know obviously you read a lot more books than I do, but have you ever read a book that, like, you've got like the first like paragraph or two, and you're like, yeah, I'm into this book already.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So that's how this one was. And it helps if you do the audiobook of Starting Strength because it's Mark Rippetoe. And I don't know if somehow this guy's just made to be able to squat, know everything about squatting, and then also have the best voice to publish his own book. So I was going to read the first little bit of the first chapter because, like, this is where I was like, I'm all in on this book now.
Yeah.
So it's the strength, why, and how. Physical strength is the most important thing in life, and this is true whether we want it to be or not. As humanity has developed throughout history, physical strength has become less critical to our daily existence, but no less important to our lives. Our strength, more than any other thing we possess, still determines the quality and quantity of our time here in these bodies. Whereas previously, our physical strength determined how much food we ate and how warm and dry we stayed, it now merely determines how well we function in these new surroundings we've crafted for ourselves as our culture has accumulated over time. But we are still animals. Our physical existence is, in final analysis, the only one that actually matters. A weak man is not as happy as the same man would be if he were strong. This reality is offensive to some people who would like the intellectual or the spiritual to take precedence. It is indeed instructive to see what happens to these very people as their squat goes up. We previously were physically strong as a function of our continued existence in a simple physical world.
Yeah.
I couldn't argue with a single point that he made.
Well, it's like Mark Bell.
Yeah.
His one of his slogans or whatever is strength is never a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's never a bad thing to be strong.
No, that's why I like the part where he said, he said a weak man is not as happy as that same man would be if he were strong. Yeah.
Which and I was trying to think. I was like, well, I mean, maybe he wouldn't care, but then again, like just doing stuff on your like loading groceries is easier if you're stronger.
Yeah,
or opening pickle jars.
But you do get asked to help move a lot.
That's true. That's true. But
Like having a truck. Hey, can you haul this for me?
Like having a truck is handy, but then again,
Because that's what I was thinking about with it is you take the same guy, he doesn't work out, he doesn't do anything, but he's really good at, I don't know, basket weaving.
Yeah.
Well, if you get stronger, it doesn't mean you're worse at basket weaving.
Yeah, may even get better.
Yeah,
at it.
you just add.
Unless you get to where you're not as flexible.
Oh yeah, but I mean, strength looks different to everybody. But
and that's also too that's also size versus strength.
Yeah,
because you don't have to get, I mean, you're going to get bigger, but you don't have to get huge.
Yeah. So that's why I took it as you get stronger as an addition to whatever you've got going on rather than in place of something. And I think a lot of people look at it like because a lot of people only see the Ronnie Colemans, the Chris Bumsteads, and they're like, oh, that guy's got the perfect genetics for whatever.
Yeah.
But in reality, you could also just be strong.
Yeah. Well, and also too, like you think you see a guy like that and you think meathead.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't think, well, like that guy could also be a PhD in whatever, because I mean, one doesn't preclude the other. Like you said, yeah, you could still read and basket weave or whatever, paint, sing, whatever you're doing. Yep. Being strong isn't going to hurt any of that.
No, it just helps your normal day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like anything else that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got to carry groceries in. Suddenly they're lighter.
Yeah.
It's just,
or you can carry more and you make less trips. You know?
And I think, like you said, people assume that if you're a meathead or that if you're like, okay, there's a muscled up idiot that has a PhD, but I bet it's in sports science.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be like that. Dude can be
it could be in philosophy.
Yeah, that dude can be a computer engineer.
The last world's strongest man.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
he's an electrical engineer.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I think, and also like the notion that he puts in there about how strength has declined in necessity due to how comfortable we've made ourselves and how it's not needed anymore to provide food anymar.
Yeah.
Because it used to, like you said, it's a requirement, and how strong you were dictated how much food you had, how warm you were, and how dry you stayed.
Yeah.
Now none of that matters. You can stay dry, you can stay full, and you can stay everything else without being strong. But doesn't mean that you can just not be strong.
Yeah. I mean, you can be full, warm, and dry and be weak, or you can be full, warm, and dry and be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which goes back to our joke that we say all the time of victim weight.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, in reality, at 220 pounds, I'm almost 250 now.
Yeah.
But I was still heavier than most people.
Mm-hmm.
But more in my head, it's victim weight means like I'm not as strong as I was to not be a victim.
Right. And like strength is the only kind of like status symbol, whatever, that you can't buy.
Yeah.
It's
only earned.
Yeah. You can only earn strength. You can't, it's impossible to do any other way, to get it any other way than to earn it. And I don't know. I like that about it,
Yep. And I think even in starting strength, like it's like the first 10 plus chapters of this book is him talking specifically about the squat.
Yeah.
Like, it is just like Mark Rippetoe is adamant that the squat is the best thing. He even goes as far as to say, like, you know how a lot of people will include a leg press as a alternative or just like as an accessory lift. He said it is useless. He said, why would you? He said, a leg press is good if you can't squat. But if you can squat, why are you doing a leg press? He said, in average, a 2,000-pound leg press means nothing to anything if you can't squat. Because you can't get full range of motion. You can't include all the muscle groups that are included in a squat. You are doing a shortened range of motion that is on a strict path that includes no stabilizers. So it's a weaker all-around movement, and then you brag about a 2,000-pound leg press. I was like, ow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I could see the leg press being useful for bodybuilders.
Right.
You know, to isolate muscle groups, whatever. But as far as building strength.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. He does go through like the first little bit of saying, like, we're not talking about everyone. We're talking about people who want to build strength, period.
Yeah.
Like,
want to be as strong as possible.
Yeah. He said, we're not talking about bodybuilders trying to build muscle mass. Like, obviously, that's all going to be different.
Yep.
But as far as just building strength, leg press, if you can squat, leg press is pointless, is pretty much it.
Yeah. And I see that. That's just like the same thing with like hamstring curls or leg extensions.
Exactly.
If you're just trying to get strong, just squat.
That's what he said that too about hamstring curls and leg curls. He said there is no movement you can do to where only your quads are going to do something.
Yeah.
There is no movement you can do where only your hamstrings are going to do something. He's like, that is only done on a machine, period. So why do you need to train that for strength?
Yeah.
I was like, you got me, bro. Like, I don't know. Because I've thought several times that I would love to have a leg curl machine or something at the gym. Now I'm like, I guess I just need to squat more and shut up about it. Like,
You got a grandkid you're trying to bounce around or something. Sometimes it comes.
Well, yeah, you got that sport-specific training.
Yeah.
But because and a lot of those points, like, I'm like, these are very simple points, but like I never thought about them.
Yeah.
It's like if you're just out in the wild doing anything, when are you ever going to just use your quads?
Right. Because if you're bending down, picking up a stone or a log or a whatever, you're involving all the muscle groups in a squat.
Yep. He even said he was talking about the rumors of hurting your back and stuff during it. He said, I've had a back injury and squatted and had zero problems. So if you were using your back solely in your squat, it means you are off balance and the bar is not over midfoot and it is not on a vertical path. So you are wrong. Like, golly.
Yeah. I mean, all of my injuries they've never really been gym related.
None of mine have been.
You know, I mean, I tore my bicep in the gym, but I tore it. I mean, it tore completely loose in the gym, but I had already torn it shoeing a horse. You know, so like it wasn't, you know, the initial injury wasn't a gym injury. You know, I see that. I mean, and people say that all the time, like, "Oh, you're lifting like that, you're going to hurt your back. Oh, you're going to hurt this. You're going to."
Also, in the book, I forget what the statistic is, but he gives you all the statistics of back injuries in the United States over the last whatever time frame.
Yeah,
and he said less than 1% of them come from the gym.
Right. Yeah.
He was like, people just assume that if you're working out that you've hurt your back. It is almost never the case.
Yeah.
And like I forget what all the statistics were, but it's in there and it's pretty substantial. Which makes sense because I mean, if you're working out, your back is going to become more bulletproof.
Yeah. It's going to be stronger and less likely to be injured.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
because that's another benefit of being strong, you're less likely to get hurt.
Strong or weak things break.
Yeah.
Isn't that what that's Westside Barbells, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, even more so why you should be strong.
Yeah. So you don't break.
Yep. Which, I mean, that's been our thing since the beginning is strength over everything else. Yeah. And I think that's why. Not just for the cliche of weak things break, but It's just life is better if you're stronger.
Yeah,
I feel like my quality of life has gotten better.
See?
I mean, I took almost 8-year hiatus from the gym
Mm-hmm.
and feeling pretty rough. Highland Games is the only thing I've done outside of anything really. And the last year and a half is feeling a lot better.
Yep.
Stuff don't hurt like it was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what, even just during that 16-week cut, that's what I said, is whenever I stopped lifting heavy and I could feel getting weaker to some degree, everything just started to hurt more. I mean, but that's also because everything's dehydrated. But
I think, too, you're working out in general, you're stretching on top of that.
yeah.
And I think that helps.
Yep.
Well, you know, and also too, like, I mean, if you don't use something, you end up losing. Like, you know, if I mean, when you're in the gym and you're working out, you're doing a lot of movements that, you know, you wouldn't do at work necessarily, or, you know, and by continuing to do that, you're keeping the ability to do it for longer than, you know, I see that.
Yeah, that's also Mark Rippetoe's thing is, which that's something we've all known, but he reiterates a lot, is squatting through full range of motion. If you cannot squat a weight through the full range of motion, it's too heavy.
Yeah.
Period. He even goes in detail on how to wear your belt.
Yeah.
He's like, place it here, do this. It should not be this tight. He said, if you get it too tight, it's hurting you.
Yeah.
More than it's helping you. But yeah, that's what he said is like, if you start to squat, then there's two reasons you're not getting to depth. There's one is you got scared and didn't want to sink it all the way into depth, or two, the weight's too heavy and you cannot go to depth. He said quarter squats, half squats, any of that is completely useless.
Is he talking about butt to heel?
I forget how he described full range of motion, but basically it's how deep can you squat with the bar. Like if you use just a bar with no weight, what's the deepest you can squat? And then that's where you should be every time. And the second that you start to not hit that depth, then weight's too heavy. Like if you start cutting depth because it's heavy, you're done. You're wasting time.
Well, then I squat way less than I thought I could.
I know. That's what I said. I was like, golly.
Except though, because like, you know, in powerlifting, everything is to be optimized to be as strong as possible. So so the depth on the squat, I guess, is the deepest that it can be without taking away from your strength.
He does reiterate that too. He also does say that what we're talking about is the average strength person. Like we're not talking about expert level powerlifters.
This isn't a powerlifting.
Sport
this
specific.
isn't. Yeah, this isn't how to powerlift squat.
Right.
This is how to get stronger.
Yeah, because he does relate a lot of those together.
Yeah.
And he talks about them a lot. Is like you'll see a lot of powerlifters with extremely wide stances who will squat down. He said, and it's more hips than it is legs. He said, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He said, those are good for that. What we're talking about is just outside shoulder width, squat as far as you can. He said, always start with an empty bar, no matter what weight you're going to work up to. If you're an 800-pound squatter, does not matter.
He's talking like a very exaggerated hack squat then.
Essentially, yeah. So, yeah.
That's funny because Westside Barbell has 100-pound plates welded to their squat bars.
Yeah.
So if you can't start,
I want to know, do they still do that, or is that just while
I don't know.
why did I just forget his name? Wow.
Louis.
Okay, I was like,
I was trying to figure out who you was thinking of. I was like, surely to goodness he's not thinking.
I don't know. I just brain farted hard. I've been over here. I've been like reading Mark Rippetoe for the last 4 days. So like I've blocked a lot of things out. Apparently that was one of them.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that they wouldn't agree on that.
No. But again, I think that's
I don't wonder if that's a squat bar too, like a squat specific bar that's like 65 pounds.
probably.
So you probably have to squat 265 to warm up.
But I think that's also the expert level power lifters versus average people.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, those guys are also super wide stance. They're probably wearing suits.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But yeah, starting strength highly. Even if you're an advanced level lifter, highly recommend reading that book. It's fantastic. I'm about halfway through it already. We are not sponsored by this book in no way. Mark Rippetoe has never heard my name or our name, So this is just my honest opinion. Read that book.
I have to check it out. I've watched a lot of his videos, and they're always interesting and informative. I've never disagreed with any of his.
I will say there's a lot of the time that he gets into the weeds with details on stuff, and I'm like, I'm lost, big boy. Like he starts talking about the vector of your angle of squat and everything. I was like, Caleb's out.
We're like, we need to call Alan.
I was like, I don't even know. Like I don't think I could spell that word. But
what was it? What was it he says in Despicable Me? What's the angle of a vector? It's or the definition of a vector. It's
I don't know. I can't help you with this one.
Dang it. Moving on.
Zone smelling salts.
There we go.
So I think we have almost the full collection of these at this point. No, we need the gold. Yeah, we need the gold. So anyways, zone smelling salts. If you need to hit a PR or if you just like to mess with your buddies, I highly recommend the Bear Down Steel. The red is crazy strong. It is nothing short of insane. The other ones are great. The green Ion is great. The white Frost has also got that little hint of wintergreen, if you like that kind of thing. The brown is root beer. It does not smell like root beer, but on occasion it will slap you. On other occasions, you'll be confused. So use code TIPP. Get you some.
I mean, you can't do the bit and not smell it.
You got to smell it.
Oh, get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
I forget how these are, dog. Dude, I told Michael I was trying to I was doing double overhand axle bar last week, and I had hit him, but I like gassed myself hard. Like I just couldn't get away from it. So,
Like it followed you.
dude, it did. I swear. I don't know if it was because like I had just got a bunch of chalk and I had chalk on my hands. So I don't know if it was like just carrying it.
Yeah.
But, oh, dude, I couldn't get away, man. I was like, trying to put the lid on it, trying not to die.
That's like when Kyle opened those in the truck.
Oh my God. Freaking moron. It's a brand new bottle. He opens it in the truck and we've got the AC on with the recirculate. So it's just, dude, we all about died.
We're like, put the lid on, put the lid on. He goes, it is on.
That's like my deadlift. Alex has got it at
Yeah.
length, it away from it, away from her.
Oh.
I told you.
Went too deep.
I tell you.
Woo.
All on catch.
Oh, my eyes are watering. Nutrafit.
Lovely.
But in all seriousness, Nutrafit, yeah. Go to Nutrafit for all your supplement needs. Protein, pre-workout, creatine, collagen, joint support, all that kind of stuff. This product right here is Regenesis. We keep it in the studio. It's an awesome product. All their products are. Go to Nutrafit.com and use code CalebCDay at checkout and get a discount and help us out.
That one. Also, if you've noticed, we have new drinks on set now. This is Revive and Restore Nutrition. You want you some caffeinated loaded teas. They've got protein, caffeine, all sorts of vitamins, and they taste great, and there's like endless flavors. She sent me a list of all the flavors for us to choose from, and I think I had to scroll to read.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be at least 50 or more.
There's so many. Links for all this will be in the bio or in the description. So if you don't remember, just scroll through there, click one, it'll take you straight to it.
Hotswear.com. Looking for t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, gym wear. Hotswear has a wide variety of some really cool stuff, kind of geared more towards strongman, Highland Games type. They started off making stuff, for big guys like 4XL, 5XL.
Like me.
That's right.
You ain't wide enough.
I am too white enough. Look at me.
Wide.
Oh,
Oh, well.
in that case, I think I might be out.
But, yeah, go to hosswear.com and use code TIPP and get some cool merch from those guys.
But if they don't have anything you like, or if you just like our stuff better, then you go to Etsy.com, search Iron Palace Podcast or Daydream Designs. It's going to take you straight to our line of merch. It's not this shirt.
The hat, though.
But this hat, though, Mike's wearing it, but you can't see him, and I'm not telling him to come over here. So,
you sit down, Mike.
you stay over there. None of us are wearing it. Anyways, go check out our merch. There's no discount codes for that. But, again,
But it really helps us out.
it does help us out. If you want to help us out directly, that's the easiest way to do it. So go down to the description. You can click the link. It'll take you straight there. Or if you just want to go and search it up later, go for it. But finish watching this video before you go click, though.
And like and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how much you wish you could see what shirt Michael's wearing.
Yeah, and tell us what your max bench is.
Yeah, and what color do you think Mike's hair is?
Take it off and throw it to you like I did.
That's true.
No. It's not the same when he does it.
Vector, a quantity having both direction and magnitude. That was just killing me that I couldn't remember the definition of vector.
I'm trying to remember some of the other phrases he uses in that book where I'm like, what are we talking about? There's several because like it gets real into like just the geometry of the squat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think about it that much. I mean, maybe that's why I'm not going to be that good of a power lifter, but
Yeah.
I want to know if Colton Engelbrecht really gets into that kind of stuff. I feel like he just squats.
Need to ask him. Hey, Colton, you want to be on the podcast?
Love to chit chat.
Yep.
Mate. From New Zealand, I think.
I just made me think because I was thinking of Eddie Hall's video, that deadlift critique video that he did. I was like, we could do a squat critique video with.
I really, really want to see Eddie Hall's reaction to that.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's out there. I haven't found it yet. And if he hasn't done one, I think he's missing out because I'm genuine. I think I know what stance he's going to take on it.
Yeah.
But I still want to hear it. I think he's going to say it doesn't count and that he still has the all-time deadlift and all this stuff. But I'm just curious.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, I will say Eddie did it first.
And no one will take that away from him.
And he had broken his previous record to do that. So, I mean, like, it's impressive.
Someone's got to walk so everyone else can run.
Exactly. But I will say Colton did it without a suit.
And Colton did it twice.
Yeah. The same day.
After the whole everything else. Like, that's the main thing. That's why I'm willing to look past the sumo variation.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
That he did a full powerlifting meet. He did 3 squat attempts, 3 bench attempts, 2 deadlift attempts before he attempted the 500 kilo.
Yeah.
And then did another 500 kilo after that. Like, that is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you think
That's so much work.
Eddie Hall did it and about died.
Yeah.
Granted, he was the first one to do it. So, I mean, there's always things that happen with the guy that breaks the wall of possibilities.
Yeah.
So I'm not downing him for saying that he almost died.
Right.
But then Hafthor Bjornsson did it, but then didn't go any higher than 501.
Right.
So I'm like,
yeah.
And tried to go 501 unsuited.
he did.
Missed it.
I think Colton Engelbrecht's got that all freaking day.
Yeah.
Like, if someone just like, I don't know if he just needs to. I mean, he's going to pull it raw, one way or another. Yeah. I think it's going to happen very soon.
I wonder, does he? I mean, because he hooks grip, he hook grips. I wonder if he just staggered grip and he could have got that.
I don't know. The only reason that I think maybe not is just because we're still talking about 500 kilos.
Unless
It's like, I know at that point it's a different animal and it's just going to pull through your hands. So maybe he just can't hold on to it.
So much weight.
It is. It's insane.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's even mixed grip. He can't pull it because it's just a lot of weight. His grip in general just can't hold it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't hook grip, so I'm not really a good critique on that either.
I've never tried.
To hook grip, I physically can't do it. Like, my thumbs are broken. Have we had this conversation? I feel like we've had this conversation.
Yeah. Caleb's got weird thumbs.
I got weird thumbs. You don't see?
Yeah.
It's not real exciting. I mean, they just don't do anything. They just don't bend.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got, dude.
Yeah. See, I can touch the opposite side of my hand with my thumb.
If I do that, I have to like move my other side of my hand. Yeah. That's not a thing that happens here. I contribute. That's why my grip is so good because I've had no other option.
Right. You just had to do it.
I just have to pull it, and that's it. So, got any dogs? That's for you, Linda.
I do have one. His name is Roosevelt. He's a big galoot. I was trying to think of who it was. Somebody posted on Instagram today. I was thinking. Hold on. I know.
Time's up.
Oh. Dang. I think it was the Kilted Shield Maiden that had posted this.
Is that Michael's name on Grindr?
Yeah. No. Because that's dang. Who was it?
Oh, I know. We can bring back a thing we used to while you're looking at that.
She posted. She was asking, "What is the heaviest stone that you've lifted to chest?"
To chest?
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
So, what was the Husafell that we did with Chad?
Oh, 350. So I guess both of us are 350.
So 350. I guess that's probably the heaviest one. Yeah.
I've not done one heavier than that.
I never picked a stone until this month. Really.
Yeah. Until Stone Cold July.
Yeah. Outside of just picking it up, getting it out of my way, I've never really attempted to pick up a stone.
Yeah. I wonder how many other people have. This was their introduction to stone lifting, Stone Cold July.
I don't know. I know I did see Jason King.
Yeah.
He found a stone. He said, I guess I'd give this a shot. Tagged us in it.
That's awesome. I can't find her.
I don't know. Michael, what do you think the Valsalva maneuver is? Okay. So you should know the answer.
But at least he knows that we talked about it.
Give Mike. What you think it is there, Mikey boy?
I have no idea. I remember just talking about it, but I can't remember what it was.
Care to take a guess? Take a stab at it, if you will. We got lots of time. Holland's.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't have to do this. I don't have to.
Oh, no, I'm buying you some time. I'm just saying we've got lots of time.
We've got a great editor, so.
Yeah.
What is that? I remember you guys talking about it.
You looking it up, Alan?
No,
You don't remember what it is either? Y'all need to read Starting Strength for sure.
What was that?
Whoa.
The Shield Maiden. That's who it is. The Shield Maiden. I follow her on Instagram.
So the Kilted Shield Maiden is Michael on Grindr.
It's not.
I
Yeah.
can't remember. just to take a guess, I think when we were talking about it, it was a almost like a some kind of deadlift or something. I think
No.
Your stance or something.
Closer, but no.
Okay. Then no, I don't know.
It's how you brace. It's the act of taking a deep breath and holding it in to brace yourself. That's called the Valsalva maneuver.
This says involves forcefully exhaling against a closed airway.
Yeah, that.
I watched the video. I think it was Nick Best. They were in. I watched the video. I think it was Nick Best that they were over in at Pfeffer.
Oh, with Ed Cohen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he was teaching him, and he took that breath and told him. He said, take a breath and then pull and hold it.
Well, what he said was, take a breath, wait a second for pressure to build, and then pull. Don't just take a breath and then pull.
Yeah.
It's
And
take a breath.
Just the look on his face, like holy shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
It's
been doing this whole time, and
Louis-
now I'm learning something.
Louis Simmons. What he used to tell people whenever he first started to introduce that into powerlifting was, "Show me how fat you are." That was his phrase. So take a deep breath in, push your stomach out as hard as you can, and show me how fat you are. Coincidentally, that works because at Smoky Mountain, whenever we had that kid that really wanted to lift the small day stone, and he kept trying it and wouldn't get it, finally, like I said, all right, dude, I want you to look at me, take a deep breath in, put it into your stomach, and I want you to push it out as hard as you can and show me how fat you are, and then pull. Yeah, he got it. So maybe there's something to that.
Yeah. I always say, it's not a very good look, but it's a very effective way to do it.
It's like running. They always tell you, like, the more feminine you look when you run, the better running it is. So
I think they were just trying to get you. I think they were just trying to get you to run like a girl.
I will say,
Watch this, guys. This is funny.
I will say, my wife has told me since we started dating that she wants to see me run, and I've told her if I'm running, there's a problem. Well, this week there was a problem because we were at the beach, and like, mind you, I sat there all day. We were there for hours, and we had our little canopy set up, or whatever. And I was like, all right, we'll go walk. We'll get in the water for a little bit. We'll come back and leave. We get up. I've literally sat here for like 3 hours listening to my book, just chilling. Not a thing happened. Tent didn't move. Nothing. I get up. We are probably 100 yards from our thing, and I'm over here just kicking around in the water. And then she goes, uh-oh. And I turn around, and it's just upside down up in the dunes. I was like, God. And there was another guy over there getting it. So I was like, well, I can't just casually walk over there while this dude's fighting with my canopy. So I take off running.
So Keela got to see you run?
Yeah.
Like Baywatch.
Yeah, she came over, she said, I'd watch that again. I was like,
Stop halfway and catch your breath.
no, I told her, I said,
Watch that again.
I told her my whole thought of while I'm running there is I am not sprinting there because I will die. But I can jog there and be okay. Like, I'm not that far out of shape where jogging is going to make me pass out. But if I sprinted that far, I would surely die.
So she still hasn't seen you run as fast as you could.
No.
Oh man. I think we need to do that. That needs to be a podcast video.
I did that at a wrestling tournament back in the
I think we do that right after this. I think we all video each other running at full speed.
back last fall. Alex had an asthma attack on the mat, and she left her inhaler at home, so I had to run to the truck and get the one I had in the truck. And on the way back, I had to stop and take a hit because I was about done.
He used the last hit of it. Sorry, Alex. But I ran over here.
Picture you give it to her, she hits one, you're like, all right, stop hogging it.
I'm like, if you make me run again, I'm going to kick your out in.
All right, anybody else got anything else to add?
I'm good. Need to go pick a rock.
We're going to go pick rocks. We're going to go run.
No, we're not.
We're going to go get Alan to run.
No, that ain't happening.
All right, so remember to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you follow every other social media thing. I'd really hate for you to miss out on anything we do because it's all awesome, I think.
Yeah. Just ask my mom.
Yep. Ask Linda. She'll tell you.
Yeah. It's awesome.
So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.